and welcome to my channel. This is LMB Simmer, and we are going to start today with my first ever video in LP titled My Life in a Vampire Lair. This is episode 1, and so what is going on right now is it's very early in the morning and some of the people in the Ryker household are already awake, and we have our main character right here. This is Aylah Walker, and Aylah Walker is going to be finishing up her senior year in a few days, so she's getting ready to make some big changes in her life. Right now she's just working on her extra credit homework and getting that taken care of. A couple of the other ones are getting ready because they have to go to work early in the morning before school. And the Ryker's daughter, Mia, she's doing her extra credit work right now with her mom in Aylah and Gianna's room, no less. And Xavier is working, he's working on his skill building. He's trying to get Prisma 4, and he just did. So I'm going to go ahead and let him go to the bathroom and then go to bed because he is very tired and has to use the bathroom. And then I'm going to do a separate introduction video and explain all the characters then, but just for basic needs and purposes. This is Mia, the Ryker's daughter. This is Camila, the mother. Over here we have Paul, the dad. And then we have the foster kids. So the oldest one is Xavier Gray. He was the one up here working on his charisma and going to the bathroom. And then we have Gianna Perez, and she's sleeping right now. She came home late from her job in the culinary career. And then her brother is Rafe. And then we have Beauregard Kelly, and Beauregard Kelly and Mia both work as baristas before school in the morning, so that's why they're kind of up early at this time. And I honestly don't remember why Aylah is up early, except for I think I put her to bed early and she just woke up early as a result. So I am having her finish her homework for school because she's a straight A student, and that's what she's working on for finishing her education. She wants to become a doctor, and so she is trying to get into a good college, and she's been thinking about that, and she's kind of getting ready to apply to a college in Oasis Springs. And so the family situation here with Aylah and the Rykers is Aylah is one of their 5 foster kids that live with them for various reasons. Aylah's family has passed away when she was a little girl, and so she came to live with the Rykers when she was a little girl, and they've been treating her very well, and she has managed to flourish in the foster home. And surprising and fun fact is I didn't think they'd make very good foster parents, the Rykers, because let me tell you, Paul is lazy and is one of his traits, and Camila, she actually hates children, but even though she hates children, she surprisingly did very well at raising all these foster kids. She was an amazing foster mother, and I think that's kind of cool that she was able to do that, even though she hates children. So right now I'm going to see, okay, she's getting something to eat. Looks like she's eating cake. It's not a very good breakfast, but I guess that's okay for her. She's a teenager, so she's probably got the stamina to work off all that sugar and carbs. And Aylah's doing some chores. And let's see here, what happened to, I guess Xavier decided he wants to eat something. And let me see if Beauregard has got his homework done, and he does. It's a little crazy trying to take care of all these Sims at once, I tell you. It's this is one of 2 households that I have that have 8 Sims in them, and it's just not easy. Sometimes I get a little confused at where everybody is, and it's kind of different trying to take care of so many. I feel you know, it can get crazy when you have 8 Sims to take care of. You know, the other family you will meet because they are going to be part of this LP, just not yet. And I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. And I'm sorry if I have a bunch of little nervous giggles or spaces or talking. This is my first YouTube video ever, so I am a little nervous. But let's get down to the story here, and let's take care of what is going on. So I need to make sure that Aylah has completed her homework, and it looks like she did. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her do some extra credits, and then it looks like Ryker is gonna work on his project that one of the kids brought home from school. I had them trade projects because some of them kept getting kind of the same project, and I didn't want them to all have the same project over and over again, like the medieval castle and the bridge. A couple of them got it a couple times, so I'm taking care of that. So that is where we're at right now. So it looks like Mia, did she finish her extra credit? Yeah, Mia finished her extra credit, but for some reason, Camila is still trying to help her with her homework, so that is why she is still standing there in the bedroom. So, let's, there she goes. Okay, she's finally going off to bed, and then, let's see here, raise Mia's fun level up a little bit before she heads off to work. She's only got 7 minutes to go to work anyway. So does Beauregard. He's got 7 minutes. So it looks like he's going to quit working on the project and go watch some TV as well. So that is what we've got going there. It looks like Aylah's feeling uncreative, so we may need to have her do something creatively. I don't have any easels in this home, but we do have some musical instruments. We have a violin and a guitar. I just haven't really set up the house right now. I know it sounds really lame, but knowing that I'm going to have to move them into another save and combine my 2 saves that I've been working on, I kind of have gotten a little lazy with decorating their house because I just like, I'm going to move it and change it later. And right now we've had a lot of birthdays, so I'm just leaving the birthday thing up as well. But I do plan to decorate the household when I am finished moving them. I may do it a little bit before too. We'll just have to see how it goes there, because I'm going to have to put everything from their inventories in the house to kind of save it when I move them over, and everything in the house will save as a save, and that's how I moved it over before. So in case you were wondering or interesting how I did that, when I moved Aylah from her separate save where I had her grow up with her family for a little while until she turned into a child, then I had to take everything that they had in their house and take everything from their inventories and put it out in the house that I wanted to save, and then I saved that house, and then I just moved that house into this this game, and then I took everything, I moved her and her caseworker, social worker, into that house, had them take everything that they wanted for themselves into their own separate inventory. Certain items that couldn't be moved didn't get to get moved because if they couldn't go into their personal inventory, unfortunately I couldn't let them keep it. And so that is how I did it before, and that's how I'm going to do it when I move the Rykers into the other save file to make the LP whole. But I decided to start the LP here because I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see Aylah in her last few days as her senior year finishes up, and how she becomes a regular sim living in a vampire lair. Because that is the name of this LP. That is the name, My Life in a Vampire Lair. So it looks like everybody else went to bed. Aylah is the only one up at this point, and the other 2 have finally gone off to work. So Aylah needs some fun, and she was feeling a little uncreative before, so I'm going to let her practice some more the violin. I've been having her practice the violin, and getting some skills there for that, and we will just go with that until they go to school. So Aylah, like I said, is a straight A student, and she is also working as a nanny, and I believe in the next few days it'll be her first time actually going to work. I got her job a little late in the thing. So let's see, what does it say? New beans. Mia is contently grinding her favorite beans, Java Lamp and Captain John's Cleanse, when she notices a new variety of bean in the shipment. She takes a whiff, noting the caramel overtones and approachable aroma beneath. There's no label. Should she brew a batch or try mixing it with something else? I'm going to blend it because I think last time I did brew it up and it came back kind of negative. So it looks like this time this choice was negative. Daringly pairing the mystery beans' sweet and sour aromas with a dashingly bold dark chocolate rainforest roast, Mia concocts a truly original blend she names Mia's Surprise. It tastes as bad as it sounds. Customers demand a refund. Nobody asks who Mia is, but unfortunately her manager knows, since she lost a medium amount of performance from that. So it looks like they have returned from from work, and I am going to get him some breakfast because I don't believe he did, and they only have an hour, so let's see if there's anything in the fridge. Since Gianna works as a chef and is in the I don't know if she's a chef, let's see, what is her actual thing? She's a line cook, but she works and she has great cooking skills. She does most of the cooking in the house, but Paul also works in the same culinary industry, so he does some too, once in a while, but they have always plenty of stuff in the fridge usually, but occasionally they can run a little low, so I'll let Mia go take care of her issues. Looks like she needs to take care of her hygiene before school starts. And Camila, they want to know if she's going to go to work or work from home. I'm going to have her go to work. So I'm going to go up here and have her get ready for work. And this baby shower. And Mia didn't go up to her private bathroom. She actually has a private bathroom, and she's the only one besides her parents that does have a private bathroom. Gianna and Aylah share this bedroom down here, and their bathroom is the main bathroom and their bathroom. And then the boys upstairs, they have this room here. All three of them share this room, and then they have this bathroom. And then, of course, that is the adults' bedroom and bathroom. And this is Mia's bedroom and her bathroom, her ensuite. And it looks like somewhere along the line somebody destroyed the dollhouse, and I didn't notice it. So the dollhouse is destroyed. So we'll have to fix that at some point. But right now, let's just make sure they get off to school. Okay, so I need to take care of them. The only ones that are school age, left at school age right now, is Bo, Mia, and Aylah. They're the last three. The other ones have already aged up, and I'm kind of just going with the fact that they are needing to make enough money so that they can move into homes of their own, and the Rykers are being kind enough to let them continue to live with them while they make the money to pay for their own rent or house or whatever. So Gianna wants to move into the city. She's in the culinary career, so she wants to move into the city. She's been going to the culinary arts school and wants to become a professional chef. Rafe is in the bodybuilding career. That's where he's headed, so he's in athletics and spends a lot of time at the Sky Gym. They live in Newcrest. If you didn't recognize the neighborhood, this is Newcrest. And then Xavier, he also works in the athletic career right now, but I'm kind of leaning for him to go and be a cop, actually. So I'm thinking of getting him into the police career, and going forward with that. His aspiration is an outdoor enthusiast, and I just feel like the city and the athletic career doesn't give him enough outdoor freedom. So he is an athletic sim, he does have athletic traits, but I feel that he would like more freedom and more outdoor space. I think maybe doing something like the detective would be better for him because he is strong and athletic, but at the same time he would be able to be out and about. And so, you know, if anybody's watching this and you want to let me know in the comments below if you think that might be a good fit for him too. I'm not going to be playing this household going forward. This household is basically Aylah's background household. This is how she's going to grow up. This is part of her story, but it's not where the LP is going to be going in the future. So Aylah has plans to go to college, so she will move out of her foster home and go away to college. So it looks like everybody is going off to school and work here. So I'm just make sure that the kids study hard and that the mom works hard. And then now Mia should be going off, and I'll take care of that for her too. And then it will just be the other 4 at home. So let's see here, because Rafe doesn't work for 2 days. Xavier doesn't work for 2 days. So Rafe is hungry. So let's let him go eat something. We'll have him eat some of those egg benedicts his sister made. And somebody is calling. Gianna, see, teacher had to break up a fight between Mia and another student in the hallway. What should we do? Have them work it out? No one got hurt, it's fine. We'll have them work it out. So that raises Mia's conflict resolution, but decreases her empathy. So we have that. And it looks like Gianna is also awake and ready to start her day. So I am going to go ahead and... she's not super hungry, and she hasn't worked out in a while, so I'm going to have her work out a little bit. Maybe your brother will join her after he eats something, of course, because he is starving. So we are just taking care of their basic needs right now, and getting them leveled up in skills. Gianna wants to stay fit because even though she is a chef and makes lots of delicious food, she doesn't want that to grow on her waistline. So we're going to have her exercise so she can try to keep her body lean. And then we will take care of Paul's needs here, because he has to go to the bathroom. And it's kind of a pretty quiet day here at the Ryker household. There's usually a lot going on, especially with 8 Sims. There's always something going on. Seeing what else I can think of for this episode. I'm trying to, again, stay away from too much introductory stuff because I don't want to bore you guys with a double dip on that. I don't want to have an cast introductory video plus then say all the introductory stuff in the first episode as well. So bear with me on that, and I hope the fans aren't too bothersome for you guys. It's really hot here, even though it's almost 7 o'clock at night. It's still 89 degrees outside, so I do have the fans going in the air conditioner, so I apologize if that is bothersome for you, but I need to stay cool. It's very important that I stay cool. And let's see here, so looks like without even directing to, Rafe already went ahead and started exercising himself. He loves to exercise. That is why I put him in the athletic career. And it is Paul wants to troll the forums, but he's browsing the web. Oh, don't go yell at the little stuffed animal. Paul also, he's angry. He has some issues when it comes to anger issues. So yeah, he is a angry sim or something like that. Let's see, what was his personality? Hot-headed. He's hot-headed, so he gets angry quite often. It's like a daily thing for him, and sometimes it's quite funny. And then because he's also mean and lazy, that is why I thought he would not make a very good foster parent at all. But he's actually turned out to be pretty good, and they actually seem to love him, surprisingly enough. And Gianna, why don't you come and use your own bathroom? Just get your brother out of your bathroom. Let's see, where are you needing to do? Let's see. Why don't you go here? He is needing to work on his charisma skill, so I'm gonna have him go up and have him use their vanity to work on that issue. We'll take care of Gianna's going to the bathroom. She worked out a little bit, so that should be good. It looks like she just started gaining her fitness. She really hasn't had any need so far to work on her fitness. She's been able to stay pretty thin despite her job and things like that. Although Paul has gotten pretty pudgy of lately, and I don't know if maybe that's because of his lazy trait and the fact that he's works a lot in the culinary trade. I don't know, but he's gotten a little chunky, and I've been trying to get him to work out, but he really doesn't like to work out much, so it's pretty hard to get him to work out. I might end up having to buy the cheap Insta-Lean for him to get him to be skinnier. I did do that. Funny fact, I did do that for Camilla. I did cheat, and I gave her the instant lean drink so that she would get leaner. She was starting to get a little pudgier too, and not that I have anything against that. There's nothing against that, no body shaming here. It's just I felt like with her personality that being a certain look would mean something to her, more so than it means to me. She is very much a girly sim. She has some pretty revealing outfits, as you will see throughout the LP. As long as we are in the household, you'll get to see little bits and pieces of those outfits. And she has some outfits where I think that really you would feel more comfortable as a woman if you had a certain body type in those outfits. So that is more of the reason behind that than it has anything to do with any kind of body shaming or anything like that. So it's more just purely I want to make sure that she would feel comfortable in her outfits. And I know if it was me, some of those outfits she's got some pretty revealing tops there. I wouldn't feel comfortable if I wasn't lean enough. So I'm just going to do that for her. And the same thing with Paul. I don't mind him being pudgy. It's just for his personality type. I really didn't see him as a pudgy guy when I go into the introduction video and film that. I plan on filming that next. I'll explain more about his personality and his lifestyle, and just his background story says to me too that he would more likely be more of a skinnier dude than a pudgier dude. But you know, if he stays pudgy, that's fine too. And stuff. Looks like I got him to work out a little bit, but as you can see, he doesn't stay working out very long at all. It's always very short-lived, and that's just how he is. He's a lazy sim. So, and it looks like he's gonna go take his shower now, and I think that's good because I think he works. Oh no, he doesn't work for 2 days, which means Gianna also doesn't work for 2 days. So they are home, and she is all ready to go for her promotion other than her performance level, and Paul needs to work on his daily task. So he will be there when he works on his daily task. So I'm going to have him work on his... I apologize for the noise. It sounds like someone came home. I'm going to have him work on his drinks because I want him to switch from the actual culinary career to the mixology one when he gets the branch off decision. That's my idea for him and where he's going. Oh, I sent the wrong one. Oops. Okay. No, you want to practice making drinks, and you, dude, you do not. You want to do something else. Let's see, what kind of skills do you have here? So, not much on logic or programming or video gaming. Let's level up his video gaming just a little bit. And let's see, play game. Let's play Sims Forever with you. And then Gia, I'm going to call her Gia for short. She is going to go ahead and clean that up. And clean that up too. And Paul still did not go and practice making drinks. There we go. Okay. So we'll work on that. And then Xavier is gonna go get him a shower, so his hygiene is well taken care of. And then pretty soon the high schoolers will be coming home, and I think I am going to go ahead and end this LP here because people have come home and are making some noise, so I know my recording is going to not going to be that great. So again, thanks for joining me. This is LMB Simmer, excuse me, sorry. And thanks for watching, and if you like it, go ahead, subscribe, link down below, or not link down below, but go ahead and subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.